What's up, everybody? Today we got a little bit of news from Jim Farley himself about the F-150 Lightning, and I know, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably already heard about it, but we have some other things to cover today. Mostly, I've really been getting a lot of comments and questions about you who are either at the end of your reservation list, you like registered a little bit late, or you've not had a chance to register. So I want to kind of lay out where we stand as far as 2022 orders, 2023 orders, how you can still get your hands on a Lightning even if you haven't done a reservation. It's hard, but not impossible. And then dive into this tweet a little bit because there's a cool event coming up. So we're going to cover all that as we start right now. Okay, so before I get into the juice, I now do this cute little thing on my videos where I say, hey, please subscribe to me. So that's that. And if you don't want to, then just keep watching. And if you do want to, thanks. Let's get into it. Anyways, let's start with the tweet first because it's kind of vague and kind of interesting, and I think purposely crafted that way to get us a little bit excited. Jim Farley says, it's time, F-150 Lightning. Hey, look at me. I'm a little, what's it called? Sellout? Ford simp? Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I actually do love this thing, so neither here nor there. So it's an image that says lightning strikes, and you're like... Hell yeah. It's pretty exciting. April 26th. Now, it's actually unclear if this means deliveries start then or production starts, because if you haven't already seen, there's tons of Lightnings that have been made already with window stickers. Someone on Instagram actually sent me a really funny video of a guy who was like, he got kicked out because he was trying to film through the fence, and there was like 30 to 50 Lightnings like with window stickers ready to go. So obviously production already started, but like those are still probably pre-pros or mannequins for the dealerships. So official production is likely what we're going to see on the 26th, but it also could be the first customer delivery. So that'd be cool. It'd be really cool to see what happens. And even if it is just production, you can only safely guess that within, 15 to like 30 days, deliveries will start after that. So, yeah. And then a bunch of you have already told me like your production dates, and it very much coincides with this date. So that's what we have. There's really, it's not worth guessing or anything. It's pretty obvious. I'm excited for the event though. It is a little bit over 20 days away. 10 days away. So right around the corner. I can't wait for it. But this tweet also had a link to the Ford Lightning website, and what's interesting is we got an update to the website. Now, I'm obviously not going to go through it piece by piece. I tried to do a bit of a deep dive. It's just kind of updated marketing, reminding you that you can charge your house with the F-150 in case you haven't heard. It's literally just like a refresh to the page. It looks cool. I like it. Now, something I did notice on it is you can actually dive into each trim level. So when you click on the Lariat here, you can see some of the features for the trim, which I like that they did. This didn't exist before, which is, it's great to have this update. And what's awesome is there's a view local inventory tab. And that's what brings me into the second section of this video. This is actually a really powerful tool on Ford's website. So this is for those of you who are either at the very end of the reservation list or even further, you don't even have a reservation. So I'm going to tell you a quick story. How about like a couple months ago, if you don't know, the Mach-E is pushed back like 30 weeks to order one. They're really hard to get. It'll be the same when the Lightning is available. So, however, it's not impossible to find them. In fact, I had the opportunity to go test drive one and buy one by using this feature. It's actually really easy to do. You just click view local inventory. You can narrow it down to within even like 100 to 200 miles of you and scope out any dealerships that have some on the lot. And the reason they get them on the lot, which is definitely going to happen for Lightnings, is everyone made orders, but the order really doesn't mean anything. It's not binding. You get a deposit back at most dealerships. Some people don't, but you can say no once the vehicle gets there. And the reason I think we're going to have so many people not purchasing their Lightnings is, well, they're dealing with dealer markups and they might just want to walk away. And two is they sold out of the lower tiers so quickly that I think a lot of people just kind of gut ordered their expensive trim level without actually pricing it out. I know I almost did the same thing. Like the Lariat is pretty expensive. Like an $80,000 vehicle, if you don't already know what that is like to pay for, it's expensive. So like I have a feeling maybe a lot of people will turn it down at the order time. So that being said, it'll then go to the dealer and it'll likely be listed on the view inventory, so you can keep an eye out if any of these pop up. Now, the problem or bummer side of things is, well, maybe it's going to be marked up. And in fact, it probably will be, which is unfortunate, but it's a sad reality we're living in right now. So that's the downside of this strategy. But if you really want your hands on one of these, it is an option and it's bound to happen. You'll have to be quick. You'll have to be on this site like every day, refreshing and seeing if it pops up. Like it's not going to be easy either. But if you really, really want one, this is the strategy you have to go for. That or call or coupled with that, you call your dealers, let them know you're serious and say, because some dealers might have a process where they'll go down their list and call them. In fact, a lot will, but not all of them and far from all of them. So those are a couple ideas for you. Those are a couple ideas for you. Sound like a toddler. Those are a couple ideas for you if you don't have a reservation. That's all I'm saying. Now, whoa. So now we talk about those of us mid-level reservation people. Yeah, that's me. Didn't sign up quite early enough, or your dealer just has a ton of shady stuff going on. You got bumped to 2023. So of course, 2022 is officially sold out. They did an extra wave. A couple of you guys got to squeak in, get your orders. Congratulations. But not everyone did. And in fact, now it's closed and it's officially closed this time. However, the good news is the second these start, not the second, but as soon as these are starting to be delivered, opening for 2023 orders is going to open up right after that. It's really going to be that close in time. And now, if you don't remember, I did a podcast with Tim Bartz, who is a Ford dealer internet guy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And he looked over his documentation from Ford, and it says orders for 2023 start in the summer. So literally, it'll like maybe be a month after deliveries start for 2022 year. We're going to start getting calls to make orders on our 2023. So if you are that mid-level to like, kind of like towards the end, there's a chance you'll still get an order in this summer. So that's the good news. And then if the production turnaround is anything like it is for this year, it'll only be a couple, like maybe 2 or 3 months before you start to see them being delivered 2023. So I think even before the end of this year, this fall, maybe even we'll see 2023s being delivered. So that's great news. I think it's awesome. And I think there's actually a really good chance for people who have a reservation but are unsure that you will get an order. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but at the same time, I'm just trying to make sure you understand it all. So the next couple months bring a lot of exciting things right around the corner. Hopefully we'll be able to test drive soon. Obviously, these should be delivered at almost every dealership now. I say that, but I don't know how confident I am. I know even some of like the really rural dealerships here in Michigan, Grand Rapids area, they like for the Bronco, they received a Bronco. They had like a 6-month hold before they could sell it, which is another thing that these mannequins will be for sale too. So should be. Yeah. So that's all I got. I'm so excited you guys are still watching me. I feel like I've been doing this almost a year now, and I'm very happy to have you all here. You guys are the best. I really mean it. So, well, most of you. Most of you guys are the best. Okay, I'm going to leave. Bye, guys.